Humans are weird. Would you like to hear a story about it? Hello, my wonderful viewers, and welcome to this episode of 22 Days of October Oddity. As you may or may not know, our adorable little spider alien friend quilx'tch has a campaign going on over on Indiegogo to get his research into human weirdness published. That is, he is ready to present over 60,000 words of the finest weirdness humanity has to offer. The link is below the video, so click on over and take a look. Buy a book. Now, on with the story. Humans Are Weird. Pepper, an audio narration by Betty Adams. "Who the flying flip keeps hiding the pepper?" Mac Dodge snarled out as he slammed the salt shaker onto the counter by the heating surface. "Flying flip?" another human asked with a grin from where he sat eating a bowl of oatmeal at the table. "Headquarters says I need to share less cultural knowledge with the base," Mac said, rolling his eyes as he brought his plate of scrambled eggs to the table. The dull gray wall of the makeshift kitchen crowded in over their heads. The ungulates had given the humans the largest storage bay on their base for this common space, but the bread box-sized aliens had never built the structure with 2-meter-tall bipeds in mind. Max sighed as he salted his eggs. "Seriously, Bob," he said, "this is the third day running that the pepper has been missing." "Eat oatmeal instead," Bob suggested with a grin. Mac glared at "Helping," Bob said in his sing-song tone. "Yesterday I found it in storage bay 6, Mac continued as Bob returned to his oatmeal. "The day before that I found it with the lost and found box at the security desk." "Well, I never touched the stuff," Bob pointed out. "Can't blame me." "Well, there are only 7 humans on the base," Mac observed. "The pool of suspects is pretty small." "There are 40-odd ungulates on the base, however," Bob said. "What would they want with our pepper?" Mac asked. "Pepperin isn't technically a poison for them, but they don't go in for painful food." The conversation was interrupted by a chime that announced the arrival of one of their hosts. Mac and Bob turned to glance at the small opening in the door that served the ungulates. The dusky red ungulate came in and waved his gripping appendages cheerfully at them. "And what motile dust mop graces us with his presence today?" Bob asked cheerfully. Mac winced at the sheer number of diplomatic regulations that question broke, and not for the first time thanked heaven that the ungulates were so enthusiastic and forgiving. "I am Spins Madly," the ungulate replied. His tones were flat with effort. He had clearly learned human grammar, but was still struggling with emotional expression. However, from the way his motile appendages jumped around under him, the ungulate was excited or agitated. "I am the quartermaster for the station and..." The ungulate hesitated, and the humans gave him time to work out his words. "I believe the proper translation is Station Safety Officer." "Well, hello then, Spins Madly," Bob said, giving a wave. "How can we help you?" "There has been a safety violation in this space for 3 days running," Spins Madly said, arching his gripping appendages in a gesture that indicated either frustration or perplexity. "Really now?" Bob said, his grin spreading. "And what violation was that?" "I found raw ingredients for the non-lethal defense canisters next to the heating surface for food preparation," Spins Madly said. "And you moved them to a safer location?" Mac asked with a groan. Spins Madly stilled thoughtfully and then quickly scrambled to align himself towards the object of his attention, clearly remembering that humans were an aiming species. Bob burst out laughing. "Have fun explaining why some humans eat pepper when the smart ones use it for a weapon," Bob said as he picked up his bowl and left the table. "You eat raw pepperin?" Spins Madly asked Mac. Mac tried not to laugh at how the quartermaster remembered halfway through the sentence to add tones of astonishment. "It's called pepper when we dry and eat it," he said with a sigh. This was going to be fun. And that is our dose of daily weirdness for today. If you found that you like what you heard, wander on over to Indiegogo and purchase a copy of Humans Are Weird. I have the data. The link is below. If you don't want to purchase the book or find you can't at the moment, share this around if you think it's worth sharing. Hit up Facebook, Tumblr, whoever. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next chapter.